Hi all, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we are going to discuss about complete data table activities in Automation Anywhere. Okay, data table means it's a table which contains rows and columns. Okay, generally table defines a data which contains certain rows and columns. In table, the index for the column starts from 0 as well as for rows. For rows also the index is starts from 0. Okay. We can add rows and we can fetch columns or we can add columns using index. Okay. And now we will discuss complete data table package. In data table package, these are the activities we have. Let's discuss one by one. First, to play with the data table, we should have certain amount of data in the data table, right? So I'm assigning certain values or I'm creating one data table. By using assign activity, we can create or add the values. Add the values. If you have an existing data table, you can add the variable here. But I don't have any existing data table, so I'm creating one new data table. If you want to add the values here, you can edit, or if you want a data table with no values, you can check mark this edit table. So how many rows you want, you can change also if you want. I'm selecting 4 rows and sorry, why it's not 2 columns. Okay, I'm clicking on update. See, row row is starting from index 0 and column is also starting from index 0. First column represents at 0 index, second column represents at index 1. Let's add some column names. Okay, I'm adding tiffin name here. Tiffin name is in string format. I'm adding column name curry. Curry to the tiffin. It is also string. At row 0, I'm adding dosa, curry, chutney, sorry, curry, chutney, chutney. Chutney. I'm clicking on tab, puri, for at next one, puri. I'm adding aloo curry. Then idli, dosa, chutney. Idli. Then into the idli, I'm adding sambar. Hmm, I'm adding one more tiffin, chapati, price, curry, kurma, kurma. See, like this, you can create a data table. You can add the columns, you can add the data. Okay, I'm clicking on apply, save. If you want to check the data, sorry, you can check the data by using the activity write to file. You can write the data table into the format CSV or text. I am writing oh, data table assign. I didn't assign any value. I'm assigning to the variable table 1. It is the type of variable is table 1. I have an existing variable, so I'm assigning table 1. Assigning to table 1. Okay, write to file, select data table name, table 1 file name. I will copy one path here. I have one table 1 CSV file. Okay, let's open that. I already have some data, so I'm deleting. See, now I don't have any data. I'm clicking on Control S. S, closing the file. Want to save the changes? Save table1.csv. Yes. Do you want to keep using that format? Yes. I'm copying this path, pasting here, removing double quotes. Create folder or file if does not exist. I'm checking that text. I'm checking that checkbox. Overwrite existing file. Delimiter new line. You can add row delimiter anything you want. I'm adding new line as a row because every new row should be added in new row, right? New line, right? That's why I'm adding delimiter as new line and column delimiter adding comma. Okay, I'm clicking on save, run. I'm checking table1.csv. Tiffin name curry, dosa, puri, idli, chapati. Right, got it. Then we perform change column type. Change column type is used to change the column type. Two, we added our columns as string data types, right? Tiffin name is string data type and curry is string data type. So if you want to change the column names, you can by using change column type. Select table 1. We will select the table 1. Change the new column date. You can select the name, the tiffin name or index. You can select anything and you can change it to new data type, new data type of the column to the column. Okay, next I will, if you want to clear the content in the table, you can use this activity. Just add the table name. It will clear all the data in your table. Get number of columns. You can, we will test this one. It will, it will give the number of columns you have uh, in your table. Okay, I'm adding num columns, num tab data table column. I'm taking message box dollar num data table column. It is a number type, so in the message box we can add only in the string or any type of data. So I'm converting this number to string. I'm clicking on run. See, we have two columns in our table, so it displayed output as 2. I'm disabling this action. Next, I'm disabling this also. The next activity we will discuss merge. If you want to delete the column, you can delete by using index by using column name or column index. If you want to delete row also same. You can sorry you can delete row by using index. Just add the index of the row so that you can delete. If you want to insert the column, you can. In which table you want insert a column, from one table to another table. Okay, it will insert the data from here. We can add the table one, and here we can add the destination table with the specific index. Enter data from, suppose from table one. I want to add tiffin. I want to add tiffin name, column index to insert, column name to insert. Okay, we can add name or index. Okay, we will try with the index because I haven't remembered the name of the column, tiffin or tiffin name. Okay, from table 1, I want to insert the data into the table 2. Okay, at insert column at first index, or if you want to assign a specific index, you can assign like that. We can add the data into the table. We can insert a column from one table to another table like this. I'm removing that. Let's perform merge. To perform a merge, we should have one more table, right? So I'm creating one more table. Control C, Control V, edit table. I have tiffin name curry. I'm changing this to price. Price. The format of the number is number type. But those generally 50 rupees. Puri 40 rupees. I'm removing one column. How can I clear delete? Okay, I'm adding separate data here to understand while performing joins, we can understand easily. I'm adding mirchi bhaji. Cost is 10 rupees. Okay, we have different data in table 1 and table 2. I'm assigning this to table 2. Okay, save. So we are performing merge here. Combines contents of two tables when both tables contains identical column headers. Okay, the column headers position may can vary, but the column headers should be identical. If in first, if you want to perform the merge, if you have in the first data table, if you have a columns like tiffin name, price, then in second data table also you should have the column headers like tiffin name, price. The positions may the position can interchange. Like in second data table, you can have the price at first index and tiffin name at second index. The position can be different, but the name should be identical. So here I have different names, but I'm trying to perform merging here. I will table merge output. Okay, to check this, I'm taking write to file. Table one not. I will I will rename it as merge.csv. Create folders or file if it doesn't exist. Override existing file. I'm clicking on save. First I enable this action. Okay, I'm clicking on run. See, it should not merge properly because we have different unidentical columns names. Let's check the data. Merge right, merge.csv. Tiffin name curry. So it took only first data table. Okay, it is not added second data table. Suppose if we have, we will create data with the same type, with the same identical table. I will create one more table to perform merge, assign table, edit table. I will add two rows here, two columns, update, tiffin name, right? Tiffin name, curry, curry. I will add pongal here, curry, sambar, sambar, mm, vada, vada. Let's add something. Karam, apply. I'm assigning this to table 3. See how merge will perform now. I'm merging table 1, table 3. Write to file, overwrite existing file. Okay, run. Scene. We will check how merge will perform. We have identical columns, right? We have only identical columns, right? We'll check the data. Yes. Merge.csv. Oh, why data is not added? Chitney, tiffin name, curry. We will delete this data. Control S. S. Closing this file. Save. Merge.csv. Okay. Go to the activity. In edit table, tiffin space name curry. Okay. In table 3, tiffin space name curry pongal vada. Two rows, two columns, data table. Sorry. Okay. Table 1, table 3, table merge output. Okay, okay, okay. I should add tab table merge output here. Sorry. I think I did a mistake previously also. Okay, we will check that also. I'm running. I have identical columns. Now we'll check how merging will perform. Merging will happen. Merge.csv. See it merge the data. In table 2 we have Pongal and Vada. In table 1 we have these 4 rows. So it perform merging successfully. Let's merge table 1 and table 2. We have different identical columns, right? We have different columns names in the table. So I'm doing merging for table 1 and table 2 and check what will happen, how the merging is going to done. Merge.csv last modified 1231. Oh, it's added second table column name here and there is no data here. It performs merging, but Yeah, it's not good. So matching will be good only if we have identical columns. I hope you understand how matching was done. In my previous lecture also I explained how matching will work with the different scenarios. Now we will try with the joins. Joins in SQL also we faced the tough topic is joins. Now we will check joins in automation anywhere. We will verify the joins. Common name is tiffin name. First I will do inner join. Inner join means it will return only matching records between two tables. That means it should return only one or two rows of data what we have column. In both tables we have those as a common row. We will check table output. I am assigning table output. I am performing inner join here. I'm clicking and run. Oh, oh sorry. I have to write this somewhere to check my output. Hmm. Write to file. Control C. Control V. Hmm. I'm renaming this as output.csv. We can write into the text.csv. Create folders. Okay. Create folder or file if it doesn't exist. Override existing file. Save. Enabling this action. Sorry. Clicking on save. Run. In a join, it only returns the matching rows in between two data tables. So it should return only one or two rows. Oh, don't have any data here. Why output.csv? Output.csv table merge output. Sorry, table output. I'm doing a lot of mistakes. We only learn from mistakes, right? So excuse me. I'm click I clicked on run. You'll see output.csv file now. See, we have dosa and puri in both the data tables. So I got only the column rows from two data tables. Tiffin name, curry, price. Okay, now I'm closing this Excel sheet or CSV file. I will perform left join. So left joins returns all records from the first table and the matched records from the second table. Only matched records from the second table. Let's see. I think what will get. I will get all records from first table and only for records which we don't have in table 2 we will get it as null or empty. We can say empty. See, in table 2 we don't have idli and sambar price and we don't have data related to that. So we got an empty here. Okay, we only have the data for dosa and puri, so we got that price. That is left join. Similar way, it will perform right join. It will give output of all records from data table 2 and only matched records from data table 1. We'll check the output soon. Done with my this. output data at CSV. So it returns dosa, puri, michi, bhaji. In data table, we have these three rows, right? We don't have michi, bhaji in data table 1. So I got empty as that value are null. Okay, that is the right join. It returns all records from the data table 2 and only matched records from data table 1. Now we can see full data from both the tables. Full outer join means it will display all the records from data table 1 and data table 2 and returns null if we don't have values matching values in both the tables. Check the output. See, returns null if you don't have matching columns in both the tables. Joins done with the joins. I'm disabling this. I hope you understand the joins well. Next, we can insert the column. We check the how we insert the columns. Join merge is done. It removes the duplicate rows. If we have any duplicate rows in the data table, we can remove by using this activity. Okay, remove action. It will return number of rows we have. If you want, you can verify data table 1 will from table 1 assign the result to mm, create rows num rows count. Clicking on save message box. I'm removing this. Same like column count, we will get rows count also. It is a number, so I'm doing inline conversion to string. We have four rows, right? Four, I think four only. Check. Oh, sorry, I disabled this. Already told. We learn from mistakes. So excuse me. Next, four rows. We got the output. I'm disabling this action. Next, if you want to search any value, you can enter data table name from table 1. I want to search the value those, so I can pass only the variables here. So I'm creating one variable value I want to search those those I want to search. See what we will get output value. I'm not selecting match case here. Assign the output to out list out list out. I'll check the output. I'm clicking on save message box. Enable action list out, right? F2 list out. From list we can access values by using index. So list out of 0, we only have one value, so I assigned 0 there. So it returns, actually search for value returns the row index and column index where we have data. It returns that row index and column index from as a single value. Check that output. See 0 comma 0 at row index 0 at column index 0 we have this those hai. If you want you can manually check. edit table. See at zero throw at zeroth column we have that value. You can use this if you have requirement to find the to get the row index and column index from the data table in your project. Okay, next action was merge is done. Search for value, set value are a single cell. You can set value to a single value here by assigning row value and column name. You can set the value to a table cell. Next, you can do sorting. We can sort the values of the data. We can sort the values of the data in a data table in the way you want. You can sort the ascending or descending order by column name or by column index, whichever you want. Next, we already saw the write to file, how it works. It is about complete activities about the data table. That's all. Thank you. Thank you all.